Here we go with the Chaos Boys on foot, the little stumpers versus the big man himself. It's been a while, hasn't it, Skarbrand? Welcome back. Yolo Leisure, new friend of the channel, good friend so far. Got a bunch of Infernal, some Castellans, 3 Chaos Warriors, Chaos Dwarves Warriors, and 4 Orc Laborers on my side, with my Chaos Sorcerer on his Taurus. Minotaurs, all this goodness, and the big champ himself, who also got a bit of a rework. Not rework, but his Enrage ability got reworked. It now affects air units immediately. Isn't that nice? Yeah, we had a game before this, and he... Leisure, I'm just gonna call him Yolo, just to make it easier for me. Yolo beat the shit out of me. Played against Demons of Chaos, but because I had so many Demons of Chaos games, I might save that for another day. It was a good game, but I think this is a way better one. Now let's see what happens. We got Exalted Bloodletters trying to force their way in, and we're not going to have that. We're going to end up shooting. He's waiting over there with Skarbrand, hoping to not get shot, and I will shoot the shit out of him. And with that weakness to fire and the Infernal and Castellans shooting at these Exalted, it's going to be quick, but we're going to get out of there before those Minotaurs decide that, you know... And they did some massive damage already. Jeez. Alright, let's get him out of there before Skarbrand does his thing. Yeah, I didn't know Skarbrand's ability is now immediate thanks to that rework. It just hurts. Ooh, Skarbrand's taking a shooting already. Need to get out of their way so they can fire! Kill him! Kill him! Shoot her! Shoot her! Alright, for anyone who's born in the 90s, you know what that is. I should cut to it. We'll see. Here we go. Marauder's on the side, so he's got his 2 points. He's going to force himself down onto me. But we are just not going to have that. Oh, man, these Infernal, these Fireglyphs just hurt. That's what I need right now. Castellans, though, for 700, you can get 2 Castellans. Or, not 700. 700, you get a Castellan apiece. And they do some pretty good shots into Skarbrand, honestly. They're hard to pin down. You have to get surrounded if you want to take them out with this many units. Fury's coming down just to tie up my units, but we're going to rear charge those and get rid of them real quick because they're low leadership. Not a big fan of Furies, but they're doing alright here. Good fire. Great fire, actually, onto those Chaos Dwarf Warriors. Jeez. I don't know why. Oh, that's why I did that. I wanted to charge at the Exalted Bloodletter so I could stop them from killing my Infernal. Good move. Good move. Right call. I was like, why am I running away? Oh, for good reason. And then we summon the Demon's Tongue. No, this thing is a bastard. Oh my goodness, is it a mean motherfucker. Does a lot of damage. Straight up anti-infantry. Ugh. Love it. Got Flesh Hounds coming to deal with it, but it's probably not even a good choice, honestly. They're gonna do damage, but even with the... I mean, even with the magical damage, it's still going to take them a long time. 120 armor is a pain in the ass to deal with. So yeah, it's going to take them a long time. And it's not like they're going to have like 100 models surrounding him. With only 32, could be alright. Still. The fact that we produce terror? Yeah, no. I don't think so. Wolf Goblin Raiders coming in, and my lore got caught. Skarbrand, you're such a bastard. It's gonna cost Yolo though, with all those Fireglyphs shooting out. Oh, at least his ability's good, but he's far from being good though. I mean, he's great at sniping lords if you can get him in there, but yeah, if the other player knows what they're doing, you're still trading Skarbrand in for just one lord. I mean, I guess it's fair, but Skarbrand's probably more expensive than that lord too, which he definitely is. He's at 28 something to my barely, a little under 2,000. I think it's 1990, 1995. Excuse me. But he got him. I am suffering. Luckily, my train is unbreakable. And it's just chewing through these units. Oh, yep, can't stop the rock. And we're going to provide it some fire support into those Flesh Hounds real soon. Goodbye, Fleshies. Flesh Hounds, yeah, Flesh Hounds used to be the absolute shit. Now I kind of feel like they're a little overpriced. They're too easy to kill. They don't kill fast enough. Their charge bonus got cut in half a long time ago. Sometime last year, because they were just nuts. And now they're just just too easy to kill. And they just don't do enough fast enough. And with so many units with armor and being at 750, it's like you can get so many armored units that can deal with deal with Fleshhounds. It's nuts. Yes, the armor meta is still strong. And that's why it's taken them 2 years just to plink my train to have health. And I can get a full roster of units to come support them. Whether it's some snaky gits or some hobgoblins. And I forgot, oh yeah, I could rear charge him and just straight up let the crumbling take effect. And then go for his poor marauders and then just take this objective. And be in the lead and probably just win from there. Seeing as how Skarbrand's left. I mean, even after killing my lord, Yolo is down still almost 3,000 value. Well, 2,000 really. Sorry, I saw the 7. And all we have to do now is just keep on piling in. Yes, he's throwing units into the grinder, but look at Skarbrand. Look at him trying to deal with 2 of these annoying Castellans and all the Infernal Fireglaves. Go, Wolfies, go! More sneaky gets the answer to the Marauders and the Bloodletters. Mostly the Marauders and the Bloodletters. Honestly, I think the best thing, well, my build's weakness would have been actually armor, so I was worried about Chosen and Chaos Warriors coming in. Minotaurs actually take a while to kill too, because at least they have armor piercing and their fury and the blood greed that they have really adds up. I don't really have much to deal with armor in this build besides Fireglaves, Blunderbusses, and this Demon's Tug who's just gonna try to murder Skarbrand. Poor Skarbrand, no! Ah, sweet prince. One more flame. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Goodbye, king. He's gonna get one good kick before he goes, though. Kick that poor goblin into the fucking Shadow Realm. No, goodbye. And then we get to work with these Demon Tongue. Another unit of Fleshhounds trying to come in. And we're just gonna shoot them in the back, too. Probably rear charge them. Sword of Khorne, not today, YOLO. Not today. Not into my Infernal Guard. I need these Infernal Guard. It would have been sick if you got it, though. I'll give it to you. That's usually how most of my opponents get me, is thinking I'm not paying attention, and then I am. And then yeah. So anyways, yeah, we got some Minotaurs, some Marauders, and that's about it. Fleshhounds, we're gonna crumble right now. Yeah, we're about to crumble right now. The poor crumbling mechanic. I rear charge them. It's either they go for the Hobgoblins or get rear charge either way. Hobgoblins on the second point, or on the first point, or side point. And then once we're done here, what's left? Yeah, Minotaurs and Marauders, and then we just go for his point. He keeps pushing into my Fireglaves, and I bring in Blunderbusses to deal with him. Yeah, it's not a good matchup. I think it's a lot better matchup this time around with all the nerfs to Chaos Dwarves. I mean, not too many Khorne units that he brought deal fire damage besides Firebrand and the Skarbrand and the Exalted Bloodletters. And yeah, I can't think of anything else that really. I mean, Deathtree rockets are still a problem, but with the woods, it kind of makes it tough to deal with. And I would have to make the Deathshrieker would actually be quite exposed if I brought it out, because you guys saw how Skarbrand was on the side waiting. Probably was waiting for the Deathshriek to actually come down. And the truth is, I don't think the Deathshriek's really, even if for sniping lords, is really worth it. At least not on this map, where it takes them an hour to get over through the woods and into the open, just to get surrounded by Minotaurs and Skarbrand. Possibly enraged, too. Which really only leaves me with the Bull Centaurs. And with the Iron Demon's Tongue, I think the Demon's Tongue is well worth it. Gets rid of infantry, I can shoot Skarbrand with it. And speaking of lords, mine's back and he's ready to cause trouble. We take that objective from the Minotaurs. If they want to chase, they can chase. And this poor Castellan's gonna get charged and straight up murder that poor bastard. I sent him to his death. Hold on, let's try to find them. And there he is. Poor little guy. Well, let's continue on with our mission. Minotaurs beating up poor wolf goblin raiders, and we got blunderbusses to back them up. We're gonna need them to pull back so we can actually provide that support. Demon's Tongue and Spirit Leech. It looks like that's Buna. Top of those poor Exalted. We're gonna take care of them before the Minotaurs show up. We should have this for quite some time. He's got to dedicate time, which he does not really have too much of. What are we bringing in now? Dwarf warriors to hold out. Probably going to unsummon those fire glaives so we can get them back on this field as soon as possible. Jump them! Yeah, I'm going to lose these iron tongues, but I could do some damage before they go. They do some good damage. I could risk my lord before the Minotaurs get to him. Just a bit so they can burn him. These boys just running forward into the blunderbuss fire. Bang! Oh! That's good damage. It's great damage, actually. Well, not great, but still good damage. Respectable. Minotaurs finally showing up. Probably should just fire at them, but at this point I wasn't really paying attention. I was just letting the blunderbusses do what they were supposed to do. Eat away at marauders. We should have been getting the Minotaurs. I love this trait. It's unbreakable. It's so useful. Burn him! Burn him! There's the Buna. Beautiful. I think at this point I only have like 21 winds of magic left, and I was waiting for one more point so I could drop another Buna. But I had none left, so that was pretty ass. Getting Wolf Riders, 2 Minotaurs coming in, trying to clear up everything off the point. As it is the World Eaters and the Khorne strategy in this game. How do you own the point? Just by killing. That's all you really can do. Oh, minis! It's a very bold strategy to just keep throwing chaff and Minotaurs at the points. If I'd been a better man, a better player, probably could have taken this pretty easy too. But I think the Demon's Tongue is fine. This is still, it's Khorne. What can you do? Watching Minotaurs being tossed into the grinder against blunderbusses, fire glaives. No more Death Shriekers, unfortunately. I think actually maybe bringing in a Death Shrieker wouldn't be too bad, because you're forcing them to come into a position where they don't want to be in, which would be in the forest, to come kill one unit, and then you could just line them up with everything else. Blunderbusses, fire glaives, the works. He almost caught my lord there. Chaos Dwarfs, no! Just stay alive. Nah, they're not gonna stay alive. Man, that karate chopped the shit out of my character. But we're gonna pay him back in fold. In 2 folds, actually. Damn, double Minotaurs are brutal. Let's make that fire weakness go up so we can actually fold them quicker. Exalteds are just... yeah, they're gone. Gonna finish off the rest of those Minotaurs and then just move down with these fire glaives. It's gonna take us some time, but he never oh, he did capture the objective. That's why he's going back on the point. I'm actually glad I brought these Wolf Riders. Man, would it suck have to bring nothing but infantry to the side points. This gives us no capture power on... no speed, really, for capturing power. Oh, the dogs are coming on the side, trying to get wherever they can. I know they're coming on the side, so it's like, I can't stop that. I just can't. So my best bet is to shoot where I can and try to intercept how I can. Probably could send my lord down there, try to intercept them a bit. It's better than having them sunk into Minotaurs. Or I could keep summoning Wolf Riders and try to take his objective and lower down these units on here. Actually, it's probably better to just kill the units on here so I can take his home objective. Force him to use units on his home objective. And maybe keep these boys alive after they're done routing. Yeah, because my lord, he's not going to be able to do anything here. And with whatever units we have here, we can at least, you know, salvage. Finish off those Minotaurs with the Spirit Leech, since I have so little winds of magic left. He's up on value on me. No! Well, that's alright. We got Orc Laborers coming. We got bodies. I thought this castle was actually a unit. You can't tell. No, Infernal Guard got karate chopped too, but they're still alive. They're still hanging. For 1,000 points, they should. Yeah, those tough little bastards. And here we go. Fleshhounds coming in, Minotaurs, Exalted Bloodletters. We got our work cut out for us. But so does a Yolo. We got units on the point, and he's going to intercept us. we gotta just outrun his dogs. And we can do that pretty easily, as we also threaten the side point as well. Luckily, we have more units than him, and I say units very loosely. But we can get some shots in, we can run, we can spear leech what we need. Probably just, yeah, not cut it. Oh! Just move up those blunderbusses. I probably could have moved up those blunderbusses. Just so I get some shots. Oh no, that's the infernal, yeah, that's the infernal castellan. But we got 2 sneaky hits. Yolo knew I was coming in with units, but he was so distracted with the microwing, could not pay attention to what they were, and he didn't know how many, actually. 2 sneaky gets should be able to deal with marauders quite nicely. Fleshhounds aren't chasing, which they shouldn't, because they'll get rear charged and probably thrown into those chaos dogs, or dwarfs. I was wondering, like, why doesn't he just throw them into the unit? Well, I'm actually paying attention, so I could throw them into the castellans, the orcs, and onto this other point. And he's got to be on multiple points, because if he pushes the dogs forward, I definitely get this side point. And then we have the Furies coming in. And the Furies aren't the greatest response to sneaky gets. So all he can do is throw Furies and dogs on him, because he's about to lose this point, based on my numerical value. Furies will take out these Wolf Riders, though, which kind of sucks, but it's a gamble. It's a big gamble. There you go. I was about to say, why did he stop with the dogs? I guess he didn't finish microwing. I was going to say microwaving, but no, microwing his units over. And we're going to throw in more laborers, because they're so damn cheap. And we're actually bringing in our lord, so we could throw them on there. I guess he didn't, well, the Minotaurs at this point must be exhausted. They're low on numbers. They've been running around. I was like, why are they so slow? I mean, yeah, that would make sense. Because they got 56 speed. They should be able to catch up here pretty quick. Basically, the speed of ogres. But it's going to take them a while. They don't have a lot of capture weight, and the Furies are already crumbling. The dogs are crumbling. It was a gamble, really. And even if the Minotaurs do get on here, it's not going to be easy to take the objective, because very little capture weight. Same with the Fleshhounds. All we have to do is kill the Fleshhounds, and we should be good. But I do need to get my lord out of there. If my lord dies again, it's bad news bears. And he's pushing into my objective, which I don't know if is the right call, because he doesn't know if I have another thing of Wolf Riders to go onto his home objective. But at the same time, it's close. It's real close, and he still doesn't have this objective. And we are constantly rear charging. He's trying to stop my units from getting on the objective, and the Minotaurs don't have any capture weight. Furies definitely don't have capture weight. And I'm just, yeah, the rear charging just hurts. All I have to do is throw those orcs on top of there. We should be good. Actually, holy shit, I didn't realize how close it was. Just 10 seconds. Oh, it was so close, too, and he hasn't even captured. Even if he does now, would he still win? I don't know, but it's GG's. GG, YOLO, GG. And I think he thought he had more time, too. He thought, oh, I have way more time. No. Unfortunate, unfortunate. That was the closest game I've had in a long time. Infernal. Yeah, the Fire Glaives are pretty good. I keep calling them just the Infernals, but yeah, the Fire Glaives are insanely good. The only units, besides the Demon's Tongue, MVP of this game. Bull Centaur is not too bad, not too great for their price. I think they should go back to 1450 with all the freaking nerfs we've been having with the Chaos Dwarfs. And they're so easy to kill now. It doesn't take that long for anything. You just throw chaff at them and they almost melt. You at least take a good chunk out of them. Spear, chaff, at least. And Skarbrand is always fun to see. Love seeing Skarbrand. Thank you, YOLO. Thank you for that. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that as much as I did. If you did, please like, sub. We're on the road 1,000. Come check us out on the stream. When that is, you have to keep an eye out. Usually going to be random now with my new scheduling. Yeah, and with that said, y'all have a good one. Peace and goodbye for now.